views of Trustco Group International, the broadcast regulators in Namibia, or that of the Informanté radio station. This is Informanté Radio, the sound for a new age. Every day we bring you the hottest music. Ultimate music mix.
You won't believe I'm not something you would need.
And some outrageous conversations.
Did you get no Amber it's said? So are you saying Namibian men were not romantic?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yes.
Why? What are the values of Namibian men? Is there anything good about us?
Yeah, I'm striking a black.
She is striking a blank.
You know what?
Let's get to the real thing.
The mornings on Informanté Radio, the sound for a new age.
It's a bad girl link up with Dano. Lioness and the queen. Queen no tease, bad girl, very easy. When you see me, hands up to the ceiling like I'm the Pope. Shoot it up like I'm loco. Don't test me, you don't know. Yeah, queen of lyrics on there with the teasy. We got crazy. Wash it up on the seat, big city, young teen, brown skin, running these streets, lioness and the queen. Be you done? You know my music make them girls that you whine now. What is it make them whine now? Loudness make them girls that you whine now. Loudness make them whine now. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Now my girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Namibian girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Now back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. When I rock it on the radio, they call it murder. When I rock it in the club, they call it murder. Yeah, murder them, fire them, burn down. How we down doing again, and even if they dream now, dollar bills coming on the rebound. Got all my girls on the tab, fellas watching from the stand. You know my music make them girls that you whine now. What is it make them whine now? Loudness make them girls that you whine now. Loudness make them whine now. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Now my girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Namibian girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Now back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close.
You know my music make them girls that they whine now. What did you make them whine now? Loudness make them girls that they whine now. Loudness make them whine now.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Them girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Mercy, mercy, mercy. All the boys be plenty, plenty, plenty. Namibian girls be sexy, sexy, sexy. We just wanna party, party, party. Now back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. We take 'em back to the matter. Open and close. Where my bad girls at? I said bad girls at. Yeah, where my bad girls at? Where the bad girls at? Where the dirty girls? Moody penny now. Where my dirty girls at? Moody penny, moody. Where my bad girls at? Moody penny now.
Always loving this local music here on Informanté Radio. Good morning, welcome to the morning mix. It is Otea and Lioness with Dimata. Moro Moro me Uncle Uncle Neville.
Who's that?
Nah, man. Are you feeling okay? Are you 100? Are you 100 today?
You know what? First and foremost, good morning to everybody out there. Kom ek sit tog met. Ja, daar sê. The realization. Once you realize and you accept that you're getting older.
Age.
Ne? Madala. It's Q.
Yeah.
I think about 2-3 weeks ago, I was really going all out in the gym. And then I could feel a little niggle here in my back. And so I slowed down a bit. But it's just a normal workout. But at my age, obviously, at age of 49,
yeah,
maybe it's not the best thing to do anymore. So to raak die pyn bietjie minder. And then I think about a week and a half ago, I took my son, obviously, through the paces at the gym again. So I went all out again. Mate, broer. So slowly last weekend, I can feel that my neck, my back, I can't move properly.
So you strained something?
I strained something. So, but last week I went for a few sessions of massages and acupuncture.
A little pampering.
My broers Sondag aand. I think I went to bed like 9 o'clock. By 11, I was awake. 11:30. No. Okay. No. Okay. This position will work. Okay. So until about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then I sent a message to Chris. I say, Chris, my bro, ek sal nie kan inkom môre nie. I'm done. So I was awake. I think I sent you guys a WhatsApp around 5 o'clock. It was around 5 o'clock.
I saw it when. Actually, I saw it. I think I was on my way to work already.
Yeah. So I sent you guys a WhatsApp at 5 o'clock yesterday morning saying, guys, I don't think I can do the show because I'm in too much pain. I didn't sleep for the night. And you know what, Cubase, and you know, for the 1 or 2 times that I've not been in studio, I would always watch the show.
Yeah.
Ek het gisteroggend net gesê, man, ek stel die show belang nie. I don't want to watch it. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So by 12:30, toe skrik ek wakker and I saw a message from Shines and we started chatting and yeah.
And like I even thought at some point that I was going to be alone. It was just going to be me and Sammy because Maria was also having a bit of a
she also said
a Blue Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Just an update on what is happening as far as the COVID-19 situation here in Namibia. Yesterday we recorded 87 new cases. We are currently, as of this morning, at 1,843 confirmed cases. Still 8 deaths, and we are now at 101 recoveries. We recorded 25 recoveries. 25 or 26?
26.
26 years.
26 recoveries.
26 recoveries yesterday. It's the biggest number since we started recording the numbers.
Yeah.
But what is the issue there, Neville? What do you think? Because we have been saying this time and time again that our recovery rate is
very slow.
Is very slow compared to the way the numbers are rising and the amount of confirmed cases that we have at the moment.
It could be like you said when we were off air.
Yeah.
It could be that people are getting reinfected
in the quarantine centers.
In the quarantine centers.
Yes, so you keep testing positive every time.
We don't know. So we need to see.
Yeah, maybe it is something that definitely I think needs some attention.
A friend of mine's mother, who lives in Walfish Bay, she collapsed over the weekend in Walfish Bay and admitted and tested positive for COVID-19. So she's one of the cases. We just pray for safety at this moment in time. So this thing is, for me personally, it's it's closer then.
It's starting to get closer.
It gets closer and closer and closer. So there's been like now one person in my personal life who it was me. Yeah, because I see it works. It really works.
And then I'm gonna be the one that's extra. I'll get myself like a orange one or a pink one, some loud color like that.
Be hero, just bring Omaire or something.
I don't drink Omaire anymore. I've had enough of Omaire for one lifetime.
Yeah. Maria, how do you feel today?
Still not 100% recovered. Yeah.
Miskien ons was net babbelaars geweest gister ek en jy. Please.
I was here yesterday.
Apparently you were here, but you were not here.
Yeah, no, my mind was not here.
That's why I was like, my dog ate my homework, most, since we're all throwing out stuff there on a Monday. But anyway, Neville, it's great to have you back in studio. I see also the comments. They are enjoying having you back.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I think I'm, today is like that low energy Tuesday.
No, wait. Wasn't there a petition yesterday to replace Neville permanently with Sammy?
I didn't see that.
Is ook all right.
Jy kan ook saam speel, dis baie.
Jy moet my mos WhatsApp gegee man.
Nee, jy moet saam speel.
So what is the petition saying? Must I just leave now?
Yeah, never moet chip.
Yeah, apparently Sammy did such a phenomenal job.
Nee, maar
soek nie meer nie.
Dis na.
Jou bless hy blink te veel op die screen.
You know what? And that's the beauty of the show. And I think with anything that I personally think, and it's something that we've discussed before, is like, Kobus, it would be extremely difficult to replace you as an anchor.
Sound.
What no?
Everybody's complaining about sound.
Is it?
Audio. Don't play that thing while you are standing there.
Yeah, please.
No, but yeah. Let's say me, yeah, because I don't know. Okay, apparently never there's a vote. You guys are making the whole thing dear mekar now.
There's a what?
There's somebody saying let's vote there.
Oh, must they vote?
No, Sammy was not full of jokes. Hulle soek jou grappe.
Sammy is my bra. Tate nowadays.
Yeah, no.
Come on, the comments.
Okay, so is the sound on or not? Because I don't know if I should.
Huh? Yeah, apparently it's.
Why are you guys shouting?
Shines is saying increase the volume on. You know the volume that's coming into your headphones is the same one that's going to the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, maar julle shout.
No, we're not shouting. We're just talking.
We are not shouting, man. SS man.
There's a weird air about the studio this morning. What's going on with you guys?
Hey!
Okay, Never, you were busy with something before we got distracted by the comments here.
No, I'm just saying it. You know what? As a team, we've cultivated this team now over a period of time, and this is what people are used to. Okay, sometimes Maria is not here, sometimes I'm not here, but my broer, I don't want to see the day that we don't have you for a day or two. Jay sal nie siek word nie.
I'm
just telling you now.
You guys know I'm busy moving, so I'll take a couple of days off for that.
Jy kan vergeet.
Yeah, Neville is just buttering you guys up to make the big announcement for one of us is leaving. The question is who?
Who's leaving? Hey, Maria, give the tea.
Moenie stories praat nie.
So you guys are not ready to share that information.
Who's leaving where?
It was besluit ons al dit nie nou doen nie.
There's nobody who's leaving. Just lost it. It's a look at Maria.
It's a hierdie vrou. Story ngas.
Hey.
One of us is
Ons sal dit nie doen nie.
You get people on the edge here, Maria.
Like, hey, what's going on now?
Hello. I'm not leaving.
Oh man, I never.
Ek gaan nie.
You were not in the studio yesterday, so I'm sure you already saw what happened in Walfish Bay over the weekend. But what I really want to get your opinion on is what was happening here in the capital city. I know you don't want to talk about your party.
No, it's not even about my party. My opinion.
What is the tea?
Huh?
What is the tea?
Guys,
Wat het jy gehoor?
nee, ek het niks gehoor.
Was jy nie daar nie?
Guys, come on. I could hear and I see this conspiracy theories last night on social media and on WhatsApps with the fire that happened now in Havana. So there's all these questions. Guys, come on. Social media has been amplified for the last 2 years, okay? We are seeing things now that we could never see in the past. We heard about shack fires, etc., for a very, very long time. I just didn't see a shack fire the way that I see it now. Whether it's in Havana or whether it's in Walfish Bay like it happened. Candles are being flipped over constantly in shacks, okay? So for me, there's no conspiracy theory. There's no party that tried to sabotage SWAPO at the moment.
Is that what people are saying?
Yeah. Die goede kom nou, ja. So let's just put these shacks on fire so that we can discredit the SWAPO party and blah, 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 blah.
SWAPO discredited itself by allowing shacks to be built.
No. You're right. I hear what you say. But to come now and say somebody is now busy sabotaging the party by putting shacks on fire. Rightfully, the shacks are not supposed to be there.
If there's another fire today and tomorrow, then I'll believe in the conspiracy.
Then it starts to look like a conspiracy, yes.
Okay, my people out there in Havana or wherever, Sivendelan or whatever, please, please stay safe. Please stay safe.
Yeah, and we know the informal settlements, of course, they have no electricity connection, so it's candles and all these other forms of light and heat, so...
It's not lost on me that I know they're not listening to the show.
Yes, I also know. If you know somebody, please just... No, but hey, man, people are sitting with smartphones there. What do you mean now?
But what's the data of come out for the morning show to listen to the morning show, giving you advice to be careful.
Guys,
welcome to Informanté Radio.
You guys forgot that Shine's Edward, that Tamba Edward for MTC.
It's not. But that's not Shines though. That's Kevin.
I know, but we like to poke fun at Shines because I saw the guy dancing Sunday night.
And it just reminded you of Shines, man.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but you would have killed it though. They should have asked you to do that ad.
Where's this guy from? Is he South African or what?
I don't know.
Who? Kevin?
Only Mary.
Pedestrian? No, he's local.
He's a local guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, we like, ons wat getrouwd is, gaan nog net huis toe. We don't know who's in the circles, the social circles anymore.
Yeah, it's a great photographer.
I have talking about social circles, I can't remember when was the last time I had a suit on. I looked at my suit this morning, one of my suits.
Pasa you know.
What's the one of the suits? The innerste suit.
He also, I just tried to sound a little bit more.
Come on, one of my suits.
Fish rod, like, you understand? But yes, it's only one suit, Maria. Yeah, no, there are no corporate events to attend or host. So I haven't worn a suit in maybe 5 months. Yeah. COVID-19 is not easy on us.
The money is drying out now.
Telling you.
But what is the sports like? Because I see you guys are you are doing this, like the tennis and stuff. What is that like when you're attending the tournaments? Are people adhering to the rules? Are they wearing masks? Is there social distancing?
I think in tennis, obviously tennis is a sport where you can easily social distance.
Yes.
So it really works.
It is a social distancing sport.
It is.
That
side of the net.
Let's play.
But I must tell you guys something that I saw over the weekend that is very worrying to me. I'm not going to say which restaurant it is. Saturday afternoon, having lunch, I walk into this place. Guys, there are no sanitizer, nobody's temperature is being checked. There's not anybody in that courtyard that I physically see.
Courtyard is Stellenbosch.
There are other courtyards. I'm just saying.
Oh, which one?
Nee, Sally Pratni. Guys,
Newscafe.
hou op, Jay. It's a gaan speel vir Marie.
Does News Cafe also have a courtyard?
That whole restaurant area, there's most that little courtyard
Yeah.
for
Oh,
all
okay.
of them. So whether it's Ocean Basket, Newscafe, what is the other pizza place across?
Weet jy hierdie Maria nee? Sy
Practic-
gaan-
Like vandaag, Maria,
sal nie.
she said net gebesluit today, like I'm gonna be mama's hellraiser child.
Hita tite. Ek sal nie. Yeah.
Yeah, but actually a lot of restaurants aren't doing that.
Guys,
A lot of establishments don't really
not
care
even,
anymore.
nobody even has a face mask.
Not even the waitresses.
And not even the waitresses that you can see are clearly like, I have a face mask. I'm just busy eating at the moment. I will be putting it back once I'm done. People just don't care. And yeah.
Can I show you something I saw this morning? So there's this app, right? It's Planes Live, so you can see over the areas in which planes are moving. First, I'll just show it to Neville, and then I'll give. So here, I'll explain it to the to. So it's this app. There's this app. It's called My Flights, and you can basically at any point see where
Where there are planes in
where
the
there
sky.
are planes in the sky. And so on Namibia there's nothing. You see 2 planes on South Africa, right? You don't know where they're going, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 on Northern Africa. North. Let's say western, yes. And then you get to Europe and Asia, and it's just flights. It's like little flies or ants on the app as net flights. So people are still flying, it's just us.
People are traveling. But where are they traveling to? Maybe they're traveling within their countries.
Leave
No
us
flights, like-
alone.
But you see some going over the ocean.
Let me see. No, man.
No, they're like,
People are flying all over.
Cargo planes?
stiff here.
It's too many.
It's too many.
It's too many.
It's not possible. But people have started, I mean, for a large part, people have started sort of moving around in many places.
But not so much in Africa. Like I said, you see like a bit in West Africa, north of Africa. So you see like Lagos, that around that area.
But I think it's also because we cannot contain the virus necessarily.
They can't contain, nobody can contain the virus.
No, but they have the infrastructure to at least try. And the resources.
That's new vaccine.
Our resources went to fish rot and our infrastructure is not built yet. So
Yeah, no.
I guess we have to be the more cautious ones.
Yeah, but it's also, I think it's also like people are just not being advised to travel to Africa right now because people know that we don't have the infrastructure.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're
Thank you. Please, if there are people from anywhere in the world who see us at the moment, we don't have the infrastructure.
Hello.
Don't come here.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're being very selfish right now.
No,
the industry
I am
needs
not.
it.
I am selfish.
No, but the tourist industry needs
We can help each other here.
No, but we don't. You know, like they opened it up to like local tourism is just not isn't sufficient to carry the economy.
They have not done anything yet.
So,
They have. They've,
so
they've
3
reduced
months,
prices.
2 months. Yeah.
They've reduced prices, and
Never.
it still hasn't helped.
We've been dealing with each other for what, 2-3 months now.
but they've reduced prices at a time when we don't have money.
That's the point. That is the point. They've reduced prices, and because we don't have money, we're not gonna be able to sustain this industry.
Yeah, they must reduce prices. I
Just
don't know.
bias selfish, but
I saw right.
illicit jobs.
Let me
understand.
let me ask you, Neville. You know, my question was, what is the difference between being infected by
Community.
yes, by your cashier or being infected by a tourist? What is the difference?
Okay, what is the difference between having 10,000 infections or 100,000 infections?
But like we have already 10,000 infections. Do you think we're going to bring in 100,000 COVID positive tourists?
May I even add? May I even add? May I?
Yes.
May I? Teacher.
Teacher.
I want-
Teacher.
Teacher. Teacher.
Okay, Mary, I see
The
your kid.
people coming in, they actually will be safer to you and I because they will have to do 2 weeks mandatory quarantine. Mandatory quarantine. 2 weeks. AKJ that are moving in the community. I
Ons is
keep
nie
telling you.
getoets nie, my
Ons is
broer.
nie getoets nie.
Listen, until I have
At this
proof,
point, I'm more scared of locals than I am of a
Of
tourist.
course,
Maria.
it's true.
Maria, I'm saying nobody will travel from Europe or wherever where they're going to be in this country for 2 weeks in quarantine
Well,
and then travel to wherever you need
that
to go.
that's why they're not coming in because it is a requirement.
Yeah.
And let that
So if they
requirement
do
stay.
come, yes, it is going to stay. But if
But
they
then
do
you're
come in, they
killing
will.
an industry,
Yes.
Neville. You're killing an
Ons
industry.
sal regkom met mekaar hier binnekant.
Waar
Ooh,
so?
jy travel dan nie.
Waar-
Wanneer laas het jy gaan travel?
Ek sal travel.
Wanneer laas het jy gaan travel?
I went to a game I went to a game farm a month ago.
To go kill kudu.
I spent money on a game farm that's a multi-million-dollar business. For the first time, me as a Namibian, I could go to a multi-million-dollar game farm on Namibian prices, do something that I would never have been able to do.
But you're a
So-
drop in the ocean, you do realize that, right?
Say again?
Like you're a drop
Yes.
in the ocean. When, for example, if I ask you, but it's the same question, when last have you traveled, even like locally? If it's Sanjay.
Nee, maar it's
I can ask Shines the same
it's
question.
a hero. That is just hero-ness.
No, okay, but how many heroes are here that also have hero-ness?
They, even if a hero has a chance to travel, why much we could fati?
We are a whole tribe, so you are saying all of us are not going to travel.
Yeah, we're not ready. What? Go where?
Then maybe you guys must put cows at the lodges.
To sources flame. Make up a hair cause sources flame. Boy, make all go matapati boy. Klaar. Maria osal regkom.
Ons sal nie reg
Osal regkom. Osal
Ons
regkom.
sal-
No, we will
keep-
not. We will not come right
You
now.
know that. You
There are
know
not.
that,
There are
Nemo.
not enough of you
Yeah.
guys to sustain the industry.
And travel here is that's the problem in Namibia is travel is not a culture. So even if you reduce prices, right? But traveling is not a culture. Like going to an establishment, like a lodge,
So I have to
and
go stay there.
There are day tours. Like there are lodges here. Like for example, that nice one. I think it's Voigt Guest House, where you can see the giraffes. You can do a day trip. It's literally 30 kilometers from Windhoek. Just do a day trip. You can feed the giraffes. It's really the ambience is so beautiful. You can take the kids, but like locals are not really doing it.
Okay, now you
Nee,
see.
kos gaan net paltjies toe.
Wacht nee. Wacht nee. And this is what I'm telling you guys. Nee? We are 2-3 months into this new normal where we are already conditioned for now that Namibians don't travel. Okay? And the industry
Yes.
that is going to ground at the moment in time is also not conditioned to do anything that is local. Okay? I'm saying, as much as I have to recondition myself, and because I had to do a lot of reconditioning in the last 5-6 months, everybody needs to recondition themselves. If Game Farm, if somebody made $1 million or $2 million per week at a game farm for the last 30 years, is that normal?
Kom ek sê julle iets.
Compared to, let's say, okay, this is now what's happening at the moment in time. Let's look at what we can do for locals. If more locals would make use of your service gradually, and let's say a year from now we have more locals who go to these places, what will the economy look like?
Never jy. Let me tell you something. Gondwana, right, is running awesome specials. More, I think, than any other group. Gondwana. You guys are even sitting with free accommodation tokens, right?
Yeah.
Tickets that you've still not used 3 months after you've received them. What does it say? It's not innate.
I am in it. It's a
Mary is trying to hustle those
She's trying to
those
hustle.
vouchers away from us. Come on.
No. Sorry, guys. I'm also getting mine. So, no. It's not even about that. And mine is King Nahale. Ek word ook 'n bakkie gegee. Yes, ek word ook 'n bakkie gegee. Ek gaan met die familie. So no, I'm not trying to hustle. The point
Hold
I'm
on,
trying
where
to
are you
make.
getting it from?
Don't worry. I also have my connections. I also have my connections. But the point is, you guys have received free vouchers.
Yes, and we still haven't
for
traveled.
two nights with a partner to all these facilities that they have
I
available.
told my wife it was a single ticket. Yo, you marry your own soul, man. Oh.
DJJ is blurry oorag, G. My wife doesn't know about this ticket. Now there are people who's going to tell my wife about this ticket.
No, I told her it's a single ticket.
And
Don't
I
come say
told-
marry as a double. So.
And I told my wife, I'm going on a business trip. DJ,
But she is
Yes,
right. It is not it's not part of our culture to be traveling. As ons travel, ons gaan Swakop toe. And then when we're done in Swakop, we come back. And that is
And
our
when the
travel.
Stockholm is by the beach, a bit
Yes.
drunk.
Yeah, gaan drink by the beach and come terug.
My broer,
Don't even go skydiving or anything like that.
I got friends currently
Yes.
who are traveling this country like it's nobody's business.
Because you have rich friends, Neville. You don't understand.
These are middle class people.
You are not middle class.
I'm middle class.
You are not middle class, Neville.
Then what am I?
What part of you is middle class?
You are upper middle class, maybe if you want to call yourself middle class.
I'm
Yeah,
middle
Jesse,
class.
Never
Mary
yes,
is middle class.
Yes, I'm
It's a
middle
cut,
class.
as a
You
brief.
are upper middle class.
How am I upper middle class?
No, Maria, you're also upper middle class. I'm middle class.
Please,
Listen,
let's don't put me in the same
I'm the
category.
average. No, then that's
This
what I'm
guy
saying.
lives
Neville
in a
is actually
five-bedroom house in Elisenheim.
that he owns.
I could only dream.
You are not middle class, Neville. Actually, you are upper class, or I don't know what is.
He talk about Bentley. I
Yeah.
can only dream.
DJ de, jy kan nie ons praat hier so. Luister hier so ouens. Where do you get now
Yeah.
in this new normal cross barman $350 per night?
Neville, let
You
me
go to
let me explain.
Midcard.
Let me explain it to you.
$400 per night.
You remember last week?
Ai gaan
Chondo last week.
ek stel nie belang nie.
You remember last week, the week before payday.
What?
You remember the hustle?
Oh, for you.
Yeah, for you also. You also running around here with me. Muni your snacks come only. But now for that, like, look, Neville, for you,
$50 petrol.
for Atena, now for some people that is like every day, bro. From the 1st to the 30th. That's it 350 crossbarman to Tahani. If I have that 350, it has so many other urgent places to go that crossbarman is not even an option.
You need fuel in the car to go to gross.
The bank is even threatening to repossess the car. You can't fuel it. All those problems. You want to go to crossbarman. Jay spiel, Jay.
Nee, Kevis. Last week. Never let you nog nie betaal nie.
My bro.
Yeah, so it's not
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Not easy.
guys, yeah, I think point of order. If the industry opens up, and this is just my opinion, if the industry opens up and proper regulations are adhered to in terms of quarantine tourists to come here, to make sure that there are not more infections coming into the country, then I'm all open for it. But I don't trust it at the moment. I'm not at ease at the moment. This is like unprotected sex.
In all honesty, even if the industry opens up, at this point, we will have to be begging tourists to come here.
To come here, yeah.
They're not gonna, nobody's gonna willingly come. And I think it will even take like lodge owners to negotiate with government to allow, for example, the people that are coming in to quarantine at their facilities instead of at some other assigned place, and then so that there's 2 weeks.
Yes.
So imagine you're at a very
I
secluded.
mean, they can do 1 week that side, 1 week
Yes,
here.
yes. Or imagine you're in a very secluded lodge and you are quarantining there for those 2 weeks. So you get tested and everything, but there's still some movement. You know, there will be some social distance. You can still do game drives while you are in a quarantine. So you're not exposing the country. The staff, they are taking the precautionary measures. I think it will even get to that point. But
I still think that, I mean, if you have to spend 2 weeks in one place, that's basically your whole holiday.
that's what I'm saying. I think that's what lodges will then negotiate.
But then, like, Namibia is not the kind of holiday destination where you want to come sit in one place for the whole
Have you
for
seen
2
some
weeks.
some lodges are very nice and they offer so much.
I know,
you
but-
can do a game drive.
But this guy's like, no, I want to see the dunes also. I also want to go see this. I
Yeah,
saw this.
and that's why it's not conducive, and that's why we will have to beg tourists at this point to come in.
Maybe a week in your country, a week here, and then you can be quarantined at the lodge that you choose or whatever, and then you have the other week to run around and wherever you want to go
Yeah.
around the country, and then that can just say.
It's like when Neville said on Sukalani, and then I had this image of this German watching this show, and it's like, we don't want to come.
We don't want to come to Soetwes.
Luister, nee. We have one of the most beautiful, pristine countries in the world.
Yes.
People die to come to this country. I think when it comes to
Who's dying? If you come to this country, you're going to die now.
Because that's what the statistics look like right now. I mean, we were sort of a safe zone to fly to not so long ago,
Yeah.
until Walfish Bay started, the cases started really coming out, and then now we are also not, like, it's one of those countries that you have advised not to fly to from Europe.
Literally, Germany advised against
Yes.
it.
nee,
Yes,
Right.
there was a report that they're advising against flight here.
mwah.
It's so
I think for many, you know, I've snapped Namibian men, so
Yeah, Maria. Also, you must lower your standards. You must start doing things for Namibians, like we are saying from these lodges. Of who? Why only the lodges?
it's difficult. You can't even see tourists anymore, just to clean the eyes,
Even apparently the people of Reboth are also complaining at the moment that there are no German tourists coming to the country because those Reboth bastards start looking more and more like Nama, like what they are actually are. Okay? Because die bastards say, luister, ons wag dan laat daar weer 'n Duitse toeristebus breek in Reboth. Laat ons se oë weer kan groen raak. Because
Jay's toch een stout man, Jay.
there are no Germans who are having children
In Reboth
in
anymore.
Reboth anymore.
Good one.
Yeah, because so it affects all communities at the moment. Okay. It's probably only the heroes who are happy that
Hey,
there are no Germans
hey,
coming to them.
Onyanda.
And,
Hey,
Kapiteo. Mama wanje.
if they come, they must bring our money. Okay, let's read the comments, guys.
Yeah, asseblief.
Jay, you guys just want to be unruly this morning. Semi-fly saying prices dropped, so Maria should lower your standards also. Yeah, the lodge listened. So Maria, what's up? Rion now, babe. Maria, you're so right. Tourists won't come as things are standing in Namibia. Comrade Michael Shipiki, I heard sports is starting too. Top score 7 last night. Top score 7 aside is knocking off or starting off in a few days.
Ernst Koopman sê, Neville, jy trap nou op heilige grond.
Heilige grond. Ek weet.
Ja, nee.
Gallets and bastards, they like it most when I make fun of Wambus and Heroes and
Maar
Bambaras.
alhoewel
But-
hulle kan te kom.
And they laugh the loudest.
They laughed. Maria, Cubase, for the last 25 years,
Yeah.
if I'm on stage
Yeah.
and you see Gallets and bastards and
Yeah.
I make Wambu jokes here, oh, yeah. Who says any Wambus? Say something about a bastard. That they have Nama blood, which they have, or colored Nama blood, which they have, and you just sort of, design your joke in that
Yeah.
way. Here, luister, jy is nou besig nie. Jy is besig om nou met die leeu se bal te speel. So that nee, is nie a joke, that's a threat.
You're stepping on holy ground.
It's holy ground.
Fabianus Narib is saying, I agree with Neville. On Salregcom locally, we will find a common solution with the industry. No, we will not.
Julle lieg vir julle.
Gaan man.
we don't have the money, and the guys who have the money have seen all these flats. They no longer want to travel to these flats. I come up flats. See, my kop is net but flats gaslaan.
Soek jy nog accommodasie of wat?
Let me
Ja, ek soek 'n huis.
look. It's
Come up flats. All these lodges.
more Namibians are taking up the opportunity to travel, but not enough. Go to any lodge right now and just speak to the staff. A lot of them will tell you, dit is nie besig nie.
No, it's true.
Die mense kom nie.
Ja.
Ons het onze pryse gedrop. Die mense
Kom
kom
nie.
nie.
And when they come, they also come break stuff.
Okay.
Just-
Or if you can pack the plakkies and the towels.
Maria, guys, okay. Let's just say Gondwana decides, okay, this is our strategy for the local market.
They have a strategy.
Ons gaan, because the strategy that I'm talking about, I've not heard about it.
No, they've got a strategy.
They come to Trasco and say, okay, Trasco, for all your, how many people work for Trasco? 1,200, 1,300 people. Okay? Okay. These are the brackets. For people who earn this salary to that salary is King Nehale, Desert Grace level. This is what we offer you. For people who earn X bracket of salary, this is what we offer you. And we sort of incorporate that within our system. Okay? People can visit these places, and they go to corporates all over the country.
Yes.
And try and make sure to amplify the visibility and the awareness of you can travel out there. Don't you guys think that will change people's perception?
Let me tell you one day. Some time
Tell us
ago.
that
Never.
negative.
No, some time ago they did, for example, Black Friday, where they reduced 50% prices, right? Gondwana. The offices were full. People came with their camping chairs because they wanted to be the first, because they said they would only take a limited, I think the first 100 people or whatever for those half prices. And people camped quite literally in front of Gondwana because they wanted that special. Black Friday last year. Now, prices in the wake of the COVID-19 are actually less than the 50%, better prices than the Black Friday. And they still can't get people to be that hyped about it because I think everybody's still saving for a rainy day. You see, I have a job now, I have job security, but I'm almost fearful that I won't have it tomorrow.
Yes, if I don't have the job tomorrow, what's going to happen?
What's going to happen? So I'm not necessarily going to spend that money on lodging. You know, I'd rather be at home, spar a bikkie.
That's what. That's
And
why.
that's the mentality of most people.
Never, as Ukomek say, I don't think it's going to. I mean, obviously, you're going to reach a couple of people who are interested in traveling who have not quite figured it out. But a lot of people, it's not that we don't know that we can travel. We know that we can travel. We know these lodges are out there, and we see these specials. You hear them on radio. You see them in the newspapers. Bro. Because remember, if you have to travel, for instance, if I have to travel to a lodge, let's say to Saucer's Play, are they giving me even 30%?
Yes.
Yes. There's not just paying for the lodge. There's the travel. There's the food. There's all these other costs that are incorporated into
Fuel,
it.
you need to get there.
You need to get there. You need to have a car. Some of these places you can't go if you don't have your own transport. It makes it very difficult. So
Funny enough that we use Gondwana as an example now for a lot of these things. Where have you ever heard? And I mean, I was at Gondwana the other day, obviously trying to book my trip.
Yeah.
And by chance, I basically looked at their cars. To be able to rent a 4x4 double cab bakkie now. Where have you ever heard it? At $400 per day.
Ek kry 'n bakkie om King Nahale toe te gaan. Ek
Weet
het
jy
my
nee,
connections.
Weet jy, hierdie Marian, nee?
I have my connections.
I'm not getting involved. I'm going to read comments when you guys are throwing me off. Yeah.
A normal price
For renting a bakkie.
for renting a bakkie, a 4x4 double cab bakkie, used to be roughly
1,000.
around $1,500. So no, what no? Ons kan ons budget no.
Nou kos maak 'n plan, man. Kos vat ek
Can budget me, bro. Upper class.
Nee, asseblief, King Nehale, please step off. It's a Maria. So you holding out on us here?
No, it's next month I'm going. The weekend with
Okay.
the kids and the nanny.
Since we've decided we're
Sorry,
spending...
what? So the kids and the nanny, what?
I'm getting a bakkie. So
Okay.
I'm going to load the kids and
Oh,
the nanny.
so they're going together.
Yeah, all of us going as a family.
So,
And we are
okay.
driving to King Nahale for the weekend.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
You see, you people, you triggered me when you got those cards and I didn't get one.
No, you must spill the beans. I just want to hear
Yeah.
the tea. Where is it
So I
coming
use,
from?
it's my connections. Wat
Luister,
verstaan jy?
Kubis, daar's 'n paar pastors wat daar praat, man.
Oh,
Ja,
is-
let's.
Nee,
Pastor
wel is-
is nie happy nie.
Hoor, when I want to read comments, wil julle nie hê nie.
Sorry.
Nou eers moet ek comments lees. Nee. Alright, let me go down to the bottom and let me see.
Kosoko Monstrand Hotel is even having free specials for pension.
Alright, kom ons begin hierso. By Michael says, so comment, Maria, do you really think any person will honestly come to a country and be quarantined for 14 days? Who will pay for the meals and accommodation? I mean, our local people are already complaining of the food that is served in these centers. I think it is wise that people or tourists not to come to Namibia.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
We are apparently to live the new normal, but our government still spend money and allocate budgets like the old normal, or should I say like nothing has happened. So I advise that government should have allocated stimulus packages for tourism rather than try to politicize the assistance they are giving to the people of this country. We are tired of this take and shut up attitude of our governing party. Right, November will see the new chapter of this country, even if it means we need to start over. Okay, Victor Polster. Neville, hou op, los die bastards uit. Neville, hoeveel bastard grappe het jy?
Klomp.
Eh?
Klomp.
Vertel jy nou man.
Ons het baie Duitse bloed in ons. Ons maak nou ons eie bastards.
No, you seen. And that's the mentality.
Yeah.
They will only talk about ons het baie Duitse bloed.
Yeah.
But they refuse to
Why? I
To
think
acknowledge the Nama blood.
the Nama blood.
I would acknowledge more than Nama than anything. I think Nama people are beautiful.
Nama people are the
Most
I mean,
purest.
it's the purest Namibian you can
Yes,
find.
it's just
those
beautiful.
are your African roots. You
Yeah.
cannot deny them. You can, yeah, you
So
can't,
eintlik
you
waar
can't run
hoekom
away
wil
from it.
julle nie?
As jy mos luister, my ouma grootjie
Was dit Duitser?
was 'n duister, nie Duitser nie, duister. My ouma grootjie is 'n duister en my ouma was 'n Skot, 'n McDonald, 'n McWat. Ja. Dis is hier 'n Skot en 'n wat. They keep on talking about stuff like that. Maar nee.
It is so weird. I know about
Maar hulle sê nie my ouma grootjie was
As
'n
ek
Nama
sê,
nie.
en jou ouma grootjie, luister hierso. Jy is nou besig my kant. Even the Afrikaans accent, and this is probably something.
What is a date? You didn't say dater. What's it?
Duister.
Duister.
What's a dater?
No. It's just the way
Oh,
that
they speak.
They
Oh.
speak. So the thing is,
Mispreek.
even the accent of the Buster community, and I'm talking about the old Busters, not these ones who became very modernized and colored now,
Yeah.
who stays in Windhoek. They lose their accent. But the older ones, die ding is vet. It's the dialect comes from the Nama dialect.
I've heard it, yes.
Yeah. It is like you and me, we are very tight.
Yeah.
Die Maria en Neville is baie amku met mekaar. Amku, like kam of kam
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
It's a Nama word. Okay? One of them. The name of one of them. It's not one of them. It's one of them. It's Nama. Some Kubis. It's not Buster. It's Nama. But they are so detached from that Nama
Blood.
pride. Not even blood. The blood is there.
Yeah.
But that pride.
They don't want to acknowledge it.
They don't acknowledge it. And you can bring it on. Bring it on. As you level, bring it on. I can
So they
have
would
this.
rather acknowledge the German
They
blood.
acknowledge the
Or their
German,
pride. They even
pride,
they
the-
boast about their German
the
blood.
hair,
The green eyes.
the Scottish McNabb, those surnames, you understand, but nothing. It's like 3% of pastors and coloureds who would, with pride, say, you know what, My great grandmother was a Nama woman that had an affair with a German Schutztruppe soldier.
Is it always a fair? Sometimes it's other things.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like with the Hereros also.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but it's never acknowledged. It's very, very difficult.
You know, for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out how we got to this conversation.
As Jay,
No, but this is interesting for me because I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, if we were
So what's the difference between a bastard and a colored?
Unless
I mean, like, I know real
a bastard is a dronk clearly. There's
No,
a
but
bastard
seriously.
joke. No, there's DNA-wise, there's no difference because they all people who come from a history of Nama and German heritage. But then again, there are people as they moved up from the Northern Cape, well over 200 years ago. These people found this place, Reheboth, and it's a biblical name. I know it means something like this is where we are now or something. There's an explanation for that. But then other people obviously moved to other parts of the country. Or some people stayed in the south who became Keetmanshoopers. People stayed, but these particular people, they came and they stationed themselves at Reheboth and they made this their home.
And why did they then become bastards and not just coloreds like everybody else?
Yeah, but people name you give yourself a name, just uitgebaster. So
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
wat jy lag daar.
As jy klaar. Nee, ek lees comments hier so. Bob Kambangula is asking, or is rather saying, Neville, Jeumos van Kwara.
Yeah.
Is it no strategy or strategy? Strategy or what?
Yeah, you can't say strategy. Say it.
How did,
Say it, go. Never.
Huh?
Say strategy.
Strategy.
No, now you're saying it correct. But yeah, I also picked it up. You were saying it wrong.
and you said it twice after him
Yes.
on purpose. Like I'm looking at you, I'm looking at Neville.
You need to be quiet. Wie ne? Maria, say kom hier agter nie. Any word that Maria says that ends with NG, she puts an K at the end.
Not I don't. I do not.
You do?
No, a thing.
That's it.
Yes, a thing.
Are we back here again? You
Hello. Listen to me.
No, I'm gonna read comments.
A thing. How should I say?
It's a thing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. A thing.
You say
Not a think. There's a difference.
You say a
think.
Say coming.
Listen. Think.
Can I point it out to you every time you say that?
Yeah.
Even if we're busy with a very, very serious conversation, just to show you, like, coming. Say.
Yeah, no, me and you had this debate where you said you don't say the G. But if I'm going to say the G, I'll say coming. Not coming.
You say
it's
coming?
a different. No, coming. You don't make a distinction between the two because you don't say G's.
Hey, so none of you can speak English properly. So
Yeah,
just
so
keep
this
quiet.
is anyway on Setalni. But
Yes.
I do say the G and the K. It's just I don't think you say G's at all. So you don't make that distinction.
Okay, I'm gonna read comments now.
Yeah.
Richard Ramazia.
Extra your fun.
Say strategy.
Strategy.
That's it. Strategy.
Strategy. Korwaje.
Daar kom uit, maar nou sterk uit.
It's all right.
Sorry, so it's nie on Setalni.
As jy ons vertel.
Yeah.
Richard Ramazia, Neville, ek soek 'n rede om vir jou te stand by. Jy ken mos Tura style. Maar die Lolo brother daar is net nie zak nie, Gassie.
Dat is Zaki.
As is Zaki.
That is nie.
Guys, is Trusco not doing anything for Tualoloka victims? Corporate communication?
No, actually, it's under discussion.
Yeah, no, it's under
It's
discussion.
actually under
definitely.
discussion, yeah.
We don't do what everybody else does. So it's definitely under discussion, and it's quite a tragedy. Tragedy.
Onjo.
It's a tragedy.
You're starting to confuse even me now.
It's a tragedy.
Is that even the right way to say that word? Like,
It's a tragedy.
yeah.
It's a
Wait, what? Say it, man, never. Prat, leave Maria alone. Maria is just being a hellraiser this morning. Okay, no, it's
We
fine.
will do every. Hey, Khanji.
Let's go on. Let's keep it moving.
This
We-
is the
we will
PR
do-
officer speaking. Please listen to him.
We will do everything in our power to help the people in Wolfish Bay because I think what they're all going through at the moment. I don't know what it is with Wolfish Bay at the moment. It just seems like when it rains, it pours in Wolfish Bay at the moment. Whether it's
Literally, when it rains, it pours.
COVID-19, it's this that's happening now at the moment. People keep on saying it's because they didn't vote for the party.
Nobody's saying that.
Unless people say it's a backlash.
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
A tragedy. Tragedy.
Kurwant.
What?
We
Julle maak my confused.
we will
Kom
be
ons
filming it.
Kom ons film. Was jy Alana Greenwood?
Never
nee,
deliver his case so dumb.
let's move
He's
on.
like Miss Zelo say zero.
I love the show today. Yeah.
Strand Hotel at Gra specials 500 per person for dinner, bed and breakfast included.
I thank you.
Yeah, my big hand.
I thank you.
If look, that is a wonderful special. Maar hy is my kraggeld. So now you tell me now. Wat moet ek man?
Dan moet jy zama my bro.
Wat is
Jy moet zama.
Wait,
get
which hotel is this?
Strand
Strand
Hotel?
Hotel.
How can I get to the Wolf? There's
Yeah,
a lockdown
there's a
in
lockdown
around
there.
No, understand. Amongst themselves they.
Jy bly it's die mense het nie werk nie.
No, yeah, also true. But hopefully, as they open up on the 3rd of August,
No, the day they
They're
open,
not gonna open up.
the special is gonna be finished on the day that they're opening.
nee, dan is het dom. Kan niet dit doen.
And if they open up, who's gonna go to Strand? It's not Herongo. It's hotbed.
That's good. That's a tricky one.
Liegek. When you that like Stockholm, you're not gonna go there at least this year. I guarantee it.
Yes.
Liegek.
Your house is gathering dust there in Sokopmund.
Hey, Chida hates that so. So why didn't you put some of the victims that lost houses in your house?
Kan je net je comments lezen alsjeblieft?
Okay, Gideon says, someone please.
Gaan man.
Yeah, yes, build virtual lodge, game park. I want to spend 5,000 per hour from the comfort of my home, staying safe, staying home. Just virtual lodge, as I believe. Am I?
How does virtual loads look like?
You envision, you put
You know
on,
those virtual reality goggles.
for example, you
Oh!
put on and then you imagine you are in the hotel. You're
Yes.
in your bed, but you see the hotel is beautiful.
You can stand up and walk
and then
around
you
your
can
room.
walk around, and when you go to your garden, you see the animals. It's virtual.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Castro Paul saying, I grew up around busters. They really don't like talking about their Nama Khoisan blood.
I thank you.
Quack, quack, quack. Roviera. Hy sê, Lava loud maar hulle is in die lockdown area. Eish. About the Strand Hotel. Joel Dashing Joe, sending useless deputy ministers to the coast, flying them from Windhoek to Walvis and coming here driven in black Land Cruisers accompanied by police, army and traffic, just to come and represent their thug masters, like ministers of active cases and 8 deaths. I don't think it's fair to call them useless as well. It's not the nicest thing to say about anybody, and I don't think they're useless. They're just ineffective for the most part.
What is the difference?
Mine is more polite. All right, Comrade Michael Shipiki is saying,
Diplomacy.
yes.
They are not useless.
I
They are
don't think
just
I
very
don't think it's fair.
ineffective.
I don't think it's fair and right to call them useless. They're
Call
just
them-
ineffective.
Guys, I'm practicing for my political career here. Just leave me be. I told you I'm running for mayor of
It's
Akanja one of
a
these days.
feeble attempt.
Oh, you will get it. You will get it.
Comrade Michael Shipiki never knows better about busters. Yeah. That's bastard
have
lineage.
flavors.
Yes.
That's all right. That's my flavors is not.
It's most your flavors. It's the fact I'm stating.
It's most.
Yeah.
Maar goed, hè.
That's it.
Asino is
Yeah,
saying, I
yeah.
grew up in Commersdal, Star Hotel Street, lost my mense 8 asseblief.
That's it.
You guys always gave us hell when we came there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's waar.
It was
Julle
always-
was na my bloed.
It was always such a victory to come from Katutura, Katutura boy, you get to Star Hotel and you have a colored cherry who wants to go with you.
Speaking of colored cherries,
Black guy. What?
no, I want to understand this. It's very common, or it's not uncommon rather, to see black men with colored women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not uncommon, but the reverse.
Yeah.
Kisindati.
Yeah.
Is it black women that don't want coloreds, or is it colored men that don't want black women, or is it both? Because personally, I'm not attracted to them. Just personally.
Why?
I just am not.
Or you're not attracted to them, or you haven't met one that you're attracted to?
I haven't met one that I'm attracted to.
Okay.
So therefore, I
See,
love them.
diplomacy, guys, diplomacy.
Yeah. There are many Raymonds in Suwa.
I have, and I mean, I've met coloreds, like very nice coloreds. I don't have like a negative perception about them. Like some people will be like Habli of Kara, or they just no. Those are not my perception of coloreds. I'm not thinking they only.
Why did you mention Habli?
No, because that's what when we talk about this discussion, that's how a lot of women say, diamond say rocknet habli or net.
Stereotypes.
Yeah, the stereotypes. I don't attach stereotypes to them because I've met a lot of colors that are not like that. So this is not my issue with it. It's just attraction. It's niet daar nie. I'm just not.
But what? Okay, no, this is going to lead us down another rabbit hole.
But it's
Let's go down the rabbit hole. Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's if you look around like the dating pool, you really do find it's a very rare coupling.
No, you're right.
I understand, but like, okay, for you personally, I'm trying to figure out, right? Is it the culture? Because I know you would date white guys.
Yeah,
it's not that they're not black.
Yes, I date who I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then with them, what is it? Is it their culture that you're not feeling? Is it their way of life? Is it the pass of?
That's what I'm saying. I don't attach those stereotypes to them, so it's not that. I don't know if it's informed by some biases. Maybe I have some innate. I don't know.
Yes,
I
you
need
have.
to. Probably I
Yes,
do.
you have.
I might have.
Unconscious bias.
Yes, I might. Yes, I
Did
might
a colored boy break your heart in high school?
Never.
Prime?
I'm saying I've never been attracted to them.
What was her name, Maria? Should we call Wambusian? Wambusian will know.
For
You're not understanding me. I've never been attracted to color. Like, how more clear can I make it?
For instance, I have the experience in Commersdal where if a colored guy finds out that a colored girl dated a black guy, his attraction towards her would stop.
Really?
Said, nee, maar hy kind was met 'n dakkie gewees, man. Nee.
But that is.
And that is. I'm just generalizing at the moment because that is my experience.
Yeah.
No, with some people,
if a colored guy sees that a girl was with a black guy.
But also for black.
Listen, if a racist colored guy sees that a colored girl was with a black guy.
That's why I'm saying I'm generalizing. Like, I told my wife, for instance,
because they are racist colored people.
I told my wife, for instance, if she would leave me one day, okay, she would need to step up again because she can't go back to color. Okay?
So she has to go to black or what?
She can either go blacker or go.
Why can't she
white.
go back colored?
They would not want her back.
Or she will not want them back.
Also, maybe also.
No, but why? There was a time, for example, years ago, for example, if you look at the like even sports people that make it, like Brave Warriors, national team players, whatever, they all dated colored women and not the black, and it was almost like it was like a symbol of success.
Yes, because we were told if I can do this with your hair, then I have won.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
But that mentality is still in a lot of like black men.
Nee, maar Ros.
Lig ek? Ek lig nie.
Yeah. Listen, on a serious note, Maria was sitting here talking about this unconscious biasness. We all have them.
Yes, we do.
Okay? Like, there are girls that would probably obviously look at me and say, ek wil nie, never, plat neus, ek stel nie. You understand?
Yeah.
It's your choice.
No,
okay?
but I've spoken to black women about this topic, by the way, about why, for example, we don't see a lot of black women dating
colored
guys. Initially, I thought it's maybe a colored guy preference not to date black, and it could be. But I also did in this conversations discover that it is also very much black women not wanting to date colored men. And I've gone to further and spoken when we spoke about it. I think it was even a topic on social media, and I said why aren't then if you're saying you're not attracted to this, a lot of them say, yeah, you can't build a, the stereotypes, you can't build a life with them, the stereotypes, which is very dangerous.
I understand.
Very, very dangerous stereotypes were attaching to colored people. But these are some of the reasons that black women seriously are not looking at colored boys.
Ambition.
You know what?
So the ambition thing.
No.
Lack of ambition.
Lack of ambition.
Yes.
But that is also sort of generalizing because
It's generalizing.
there are a lot of pretty ambitious
and successful colored people.
Very
successful. Look in corporate Namibia. There are some very successful colored
you guys are also ignoring another glaring stereotype which also plays into what Maria is talking about.
What?
It's like
what is that?
That's all right.
You just brought it up because nobody was thinking that.
That's
Quite
all right.
literally.
no, because it is also part of the reason why people say I don't want to date a
Really?
colored guy.
Really?
Okay,
I've
but
never
that is-
heard that one.
Okay, that
I've
one-
never heard that one.
That one is an unfair judgment.
All of these are unfair judgments, guy.
No, you're right.
Yo, I've literally never heard
No,
that.
I've heard it a lot
Yeah?
from colored girls. Okay, let Mrs. Zelo say zero, Jacan, that we say boss, Vasons, Lupin Dilimeke. You guys are distracting me from the comments. Neville is right. I grew up in Commersdal, and they really would never want to acknowledge their Nama blood. Also, the bastards don't come and want to be called colored,
Yeah.
and the coloreds don't want to be called bastards.
It's like Herero don't want to be called Bandero and Bandero don't want to be called Herero.
Okay,
but
you
it's
see-
the same people.
Now,
in
when you
terms of
put
DNA.
Really?
Yeah.
when
it's
you
the same people.
when you put it that way, ne, I understand because I was just about to say, but sometimes we don't know what is the difference between who and who.
Because for
And
instance,
yeah, and then you mentioned the Herero and the Bandero, and I mean on the,
There's no
unless you're
difference.
wearing the green and the red, you
Herero,
probably won't be able to tell.
Bandero, Himba. These are the same people. It's the same people.
Yes, I know.
So politics and favoritism here, there,
Familial
hierarchies.
lineages, yeah, those hierarchies and stuff that start spreading the people.
For instance, I had
Okay, anyway, lees comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, lees your comments.
Maria, you're driving things out of own level. Okay? Levi Iske is saying, rest in peace, English.
That's not ons te tel nie.
En se Danas vandaag in the studio. Huh? What? Oh, Bosja is saying the Strand Hotel was fully booked this weekend.
Ah,
Oh, eh? Alright, so dat julle mos geld ons hoef vir julle die 750s te stuur.
Ja.
Ja, mos.
Vistorina Madela, I was at Strand Hotel. It was fully booked. The special was for 3 coastal towns, not for the rest of Namibia.
So you guys were just there passing the coronavirus on to each other.
Timo Kalongo, Neville, is jy ook saam met die fish road?
hoe is ek nou met Fisher?
Ek dink is omdat hulle gesê when they said you have a house in the coast.
Yeah. Asino Kambikiti is asking, I know Maria is not colored.
Query.
Maria is a Vambu, guys.
Bamboo.
Query.
But she also doesn't acknowledge her Vambu blood. She's German, okay?
Wow.
Wag 'n bietjie. Wag 'n bietjie.
Wow.
We can say the same thing about black people in Luderits. Yeah.
Wat
What,
sê?
what about them?
Wat sê hulle is bochters?
A lot of black people in Luderits who are Wambo, predominantly. Ek is nie 'n query nie. Ek is nie 'n Wambo nie. Ek is 'n bochter.
I tried speaking
your naam?
Oshivambo with Tim Makanjo.
Angola.
He disappointed me.
No, they,
Come on.
guys,
It's a coastal town.
just
He's like, I didn't grow up
Afrikaans.
speaking Osh.
Ek weet.
no,
Ja, ek weet.
let's not go there.
His wife. His wife is from there. Yeah, no. It's
Ga-
nie maklik nie ons.
Richard Ramazia is saying, guys, stuur toch 'n email vir Melanie en sê haar ek mag nie die show mis nie. Right? Sy like meetings die tyd van die show man. Don't forget it must be with Trasco se letterhead.
We'll put even Neville's signature there.
Roviera, Maria, if their own girls don't want them, how will the Ducky girls want to try? Ay, 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 ay. Okay, Glenda,
Okay, so colored women also don't want colored boys, is what he's saying.
Glenda Bailey, I am colored and I don't date my people.
No?
So tell us why, Glenda. Maybe you can give us a bit of an
Why?
insight into
I must
this.
say, a lot of colored women like black boys. Why? Colored man. Really, actually, it's actually happening a lot. I even see like kids
Happening.
now. A lot of
Happening a lot.
yeah, happening,
You guys,
happening. What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Now there you corrected
No,
yourself.
I didn't. It's what I said.
Felicity Gontes Lutherits. Maria is because you have features of a color.
Yeah.
I don't though.
You have.
What is colored features?
Hello, you are mulatto.
The nose and the blonde
Yes.
hair, I think, makes it even worse.
Without speaking, you just sit there.
So
Don't
I'll check
say
as a color cherry.
a word.
Yeah,
Don't speak.
yeah.
Galat.
It's very strange. Can I be honest? Like if I'm in town, the taxi drivers, right? They will scream commas now. Okay. So let me finish this. But and it's so weird because black people generally think I'm colored, but the funny thing is colored people never think I'm colored.
No, because they know.
Yeah, no, I like
They know who.
This is what I'm saying. They don't see me as one of their own.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in commas down, nobody is assuming that I'm
I
naturally.
can check Jessica Lati.
Yeah, the thing is, then that's what I'm saying. If they don't identify me as colored, then I'm not one of them.
But we also don't identify you as one of us. We identify you as one of
Of course,
them.
you won't identify me. I can say Herero.
Nee, as a Daki mos.
Praat met
Jy's
die bamboes.
colored.
What's the bamboos?
Die bamboes sien jou
Yeah,
dan ook nie reg nie.
chance. Am I not one of us?
Yeah, Marangwe Maria Urikala Dagasha. Yeah. Guys, lost Maria alone. She is going for Zelos
Zealous.
at Okongo. Right? Zelo girl. Yeah. Somebody saying they're arrogant. I'm assuming the colored guys. Claude Shumba. Raymond Besson. Coloreds are very street smart. Bamboo cherries, nah, die. If you want street smarts, go to Bamboo Logasi. Swart manne, los 'n merk. Bosia Alana Greenwood.
Yo.
Come on, once you go black, you never go back. Lies. Lies. Julle lieg. Oi.
Jy ken net dom ander manne, Jy. So
I like black men, but I'm saying I'm not stuck there. I like who I like. I'm not stuck there.
True, never Lutherits bamboos don't want to be called bamboos. Avondre Karumba Meria is a bamboo who went to private school. The bastards failed to qualify as white people. It's sis, Avondre. Esmeralda Barbie Bekes, hulle is bochters Neville. Het jy gehoor hoe praat hulle?
Ek hoe praat hulle? Ken.
Ja, het jy gehoor hoe praat hulle?
Weer praat hulle.
Allow my people, it's okay, says
You
Glenda.
talk like that.
As ons nou nie klaar is nie. As ons nie klaar is nie. As ons management meeting vandag. Nee. So, as we gou. Nee, gou. Die nou gaan by mekaar maak, nee.
Ai, toch, Neville, oh.
2:30 nee. 2:30. As ons daar. Verstaan jy? Ja.
Now imagine having 4 of them in the room.
They speak at that speed.
Speed. Because they come from a fisherman's town.
And that Cape Kaladi kennis, proximity, I guess.
It's the influence from from the Western Cape. And it's the same thing. If you speak to Oshuambo people who stay in Walfish Bay,
Yeah.
they speak a clear Afrikaans. Hulle brei eintlik daar.
Who's that?
Die was by the bamboes.
Yeah.
Ja, wie broer. Nooit was hier geweest. Dis al gaan jy weer swap of stemming. Dis waar was hulle geweest? Dis nee. Ek het die chocolate huis geweest gister.
Can you imagine? I've never seen a black person who brays.
Me neither.
Hulle brei.
In die by.
Daar die by. Ek het hulle
Yeah,
gehoor.
my guy, that is a tourist attraction. They should open up Walvis Bay. I want to go see that. I'll come to your town to come see that. Daar is wat brei. Okay. Yes, nah, guys. I think it's time for us to leave the studio. Ons het net plom nonsense gepraat vanoggend.
Maar is na. Die lewe is so tough. Ek het nie lus vir ernstige goed vandag.
Yes, we tell you, sometimes we need to lighten the mood a little bit. It gets a bit too serious up in here with everything going on in this country, with the fires over the weekend, with the fires from last night.
Just need to relax.
With COVID-19. Sometimes you need to disconnect, but you should never forget, when we're done, when we go up here, you should go back to being careful. You should go back to, taking the necessary precautions because, hey, it's real out here, man. It's kharapi.
Yeah, no?
Is hy agrappie?
All right.
Say that in Bray.
Ja.
Yeah.
Wat praat jy nou?
When I was younger, like in primary school, I used to find it so sexy when a girl would pray.
Really?
Oh, it's sexy.
Really?
Oh.
Like, what would she say?
I don't know. It just sounded nice.
Waar vanaf kom sy? Ooh, I'm like, ja. Praat toch.
Let's get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of this Tuesday. We're back again tomorrow. Derkas is going to be joining you guys at 12.
Sien julle môre.
Yes, you can stream that on Informanté Radio.
Why didn't you guys find the Kwanyama accent sexy? Informanté Radio. You want to say you never found that sexy? Huh? I rub you goed. You never found that sexy.
You don't rub me.
Stop Rafi. So you guys never found that sexy? It's those biases.
In my lifetime, I've had one Vambo chick in my lifetime.
But you didn't speak like that.
She's also very
Wake up.
colored, like very witty, Vinduk like.
Yeah.
Maar as jy bene van julle man, ek nou nie.
Hulle se bene lyk maar soos hulle se marathon chickens.
Yeah, those.
What are you talking about?
Vambo girls. Okay, yo.
Yes, Maria, lift.
Yeah.
I've got thick legs.
Yeah, lift.
Nee, daai klaar.
Lift. They also want to see me on the camera. Lift your leg up.
Kom ek kyk net gou.
Man, come on, Angela. This is getting unruly. These guys are misbehaving, so I'm gonna cut the mics now.
Nee, wag eers.
What harache?
I'm just saying, okay, these Vambo girls, the ankles are too thin. Is that mango?
This guy, I should play the disclaimer. Where is it?
Yeah, please play the disclaimer.
I personally think that Vambo chicks must be used, after the rainy season, when we have these potholes all over the country. They can be used to fill up these potholes.
And trap them. And your hand?
Bye-bye!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the morning.
The morning mix.
Oh, you need to start your day.
Informanté Radio.
I can't stand flies, mosquitoes.
The most listened to radio show on
The morning mix.
even the other stations are tuned in. Starting your day with a bang.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Fridays. The morning mix.
You already know what it is.
I'm telling you.
Putting it all in perspective.
Projector systems are offline. Number one for today's hits. And all-time favorites.
The morning mix.
There's nothing more refreshing than to be up early in the morning. And
Broadcasting live with more than just music.